The latest update for GT Sport came out earlier today, and it's a very small 184.4 megabyte download, and as it's clear by its size, no new cars or tracks have been added as expected. Instead, we got a couple of changes that directly affect the online component, which can be either good or bad. These changes are related to the Slipstream, and yes, you guessed it, the penalty system. Again. Polyphony Digital have been making U-turns on these two so often that the game has become anything but predictable. My hope is that we get more consistent tweaks on the upcoming Gran Turismo 7. Anyways, about the changes. As a lot of you who do the FIA races probably know, qualifying for those races is a matter of queuing up behind as many cars as you can so you can get as much draft as possible. I honestly don't understand why they don't just ghost the entire field for a more fair qualifying procedure, but yeah. It seems like they did some rebalancing of the slipstream distance, bringing it back to the earlier days of the game, which means you need to be closer to the car ahead in order to get some slipstream. The other change is related to the penalty system, and that one can be a lot more nuanced. They tweaked the algorithm that's responsible for evaluating light contacts and collisions, while more major ones and off-track violations seem to remain the same. On the face of it, this seems like a positive change, but their track record shows that these changes can often become a double-sided sword. Over the past few months, some of the changes they made to the penalty system that were supposed to clean up the racing actually made it much worse, with most people able to get away with straight-up ramming and edging other people out, with penalties being issued to the victim instead. One bigger change that should absolutely happen with GT7 as a whole is how Polyphony Digital communicate these changes. It'd be better for everyone if they were more clear and straight to the point and listed out exactly what's being changed so people know what they're getting into. As it is right now, every new update comes with a discovery period where it takes the community a few days to find out little by little exactly what's different, and that's not ideal. The patch notes mention fixes for various other issues, but again, no mention on exactly what those issues are, so keep checking forums and other websites to see what the consequences of this update are, and hopefully we get something positive this time around. The last and smallest change in this update is that players now have a Michelin Pilot Sport tire sticker available in the livery editor. That's all for this update. Talk to you on the next one. Bye.